In the forgotten valley of Omara, where mist clung to the rice fields and the mountains whispered secrets, there lived a quiet man known as Talon. He wore worn clothes, tilled the soil with cracked hands, and spoke little. The villagers believed him to be poor, perhaps even unlucky, for his crops never grew as tall as the others. Yet Talon never complained. Each morning he greeted the sun with calm eyes, as though he knew it personally. What the villagers did not know was that darkness had begun to gather beneath their feet. At night, shadows moved where no fire burned. Livestock vanished without sound. Children woke screaming from dreams of clawed hands and burning skies. The elders whispered of an ancient evil Nixara, a force older than the valley itself, feeding on fear and despair. The people prayed, but their prayers felt small and unanswered. All the while, Talon watched. One evening, when the moon bled red through the clouds, the darkness finally revealed itself. A storm of black wind tore through the village, extinguishing torches and bending doors from their hinges. From the center of the square rose a towering shape made of smoke and hunger. Nixara had come to claim Omara. The villagers fled in terror except Talon. He stepped forward, planting his bare feet into the earth. The wind howled at him, tearing his cloak to rags, but he did not move. Slowly, he raised his hands, and the ground beneath him began to glow with golden light. The soil trembled, not in fear, but in recognition. Talon stood taller then, no longer bent by years of labor. His eyes burned like twin suns. The air rang with a sound like distant bells. "I have walked as one of you," he said, his voice rolling like thunder and comfort all at once. "I have known hunger, patience, and hope, but I am not bound by fear." The light burst outward, revealing his true form, an ancient god of harvest and balance, keeper of life's quiet strength. The fields answered him. Vines rose, glowing and alive, wrapping around the dark form of Nixara. Where shadows struck the light, they burned away like ash. Nixara shrieked, a sound of pure rage and loss, but it was already fading. With one final surge of golden power, Talon struck the earth. Light poured through the valley, sealing the darkness deep below, where it could no longer touch the living world. When morning came, the village stood unharmed. Crops shimmered with new life. Fear had vanished. Talon was gone. In his place stood fields richer than any before, and though no one ever saw him again, the villagers learned a lasting truth. Sometimes the greatest power walks quietly among us, disguised as humility, waiting for the moment it is needed most. And in Amara, darkness never returned.
Game.